finish it with the burping. Hi. So, even though I just recorded the intro to my February-March vlog, now we're recording video for the April vlog, which I'm gonna try to do only for April. But that's why I'm wearing this. I'm still wearing this because this is the April vlog. And just as a way to help me get my mind straight, we're gonna start off April with a little bit of spring cleaning. You ready, Bingling? The cat's with it. Come here. Say hi. Don't say hi to everybody. Wow! You're gonna help me clean? Are you gonna help me clean? Yes. Oh no. Maybe. Maybe not. He said, hell no. So I'm gonna clean. And you wanna see how bad it is? I mean, you can kind of see how bad. It's pretty bad. But once we clean, the mind, it's supposed to help the mind, right? I don't know. But the vacuum cleaner's up here. I got my anime music playing. You want to see my anime music? This is my anime playlist I listen to when I'm feeling sad. Also, this is my very messy desk. And then this is the very messy room. Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna fix this. We're gonna blast our anime songs, and then we're gonna get through this like champs. We're gonna get through this. This is just a moment. A whole Gundam Wing album later. This is all the clothes that we folded that was covering that floor over there. Wait, that floor. So now we have to put it away. So, finished cleaning. It only took an hour and some change. So I have one skirt that I didn't put away because the hem came undone. It's a Uniqlo skirt. I don't usually buy from Uniqlo because I find their quality to be questionable. And this skirt kind of proves my point, because how are you going to sell a skirt where the hem comes apart? What? So yeah, that's probably the last thing I'm going to buy from Uniqlo forever. But at least I get to practice my sewing skills, right? That's something I needed to practice. Now that the biggest part of the cleaning is done, we took off these, you can't see, but dead leaves. Charge my vacuum. I'm gonna charge my vacuum and dust the desks. So I have 2 desks that need dusting. There's the main big desk that has maybe a few too many things on it, and then this is the desk where I do a lot of the traditional painting stuff, and it's kind of just gotten layered with crap over the last couple of weeks. I don't know how, but that's why we're gonna clean and dust everything off so there's no more crap, and then everything is clean. This is why they have cases for figures in Japan, because the dust is actually quite bad. And even though I'm dusting this today, by the end of the day there's already going to be a layer of dust, because we don't have central air, so there's no filtration system for the house. So, you know, dust just flies around and it gets on everything. And so most people, if they do have a collection of figures, they put them in a box, you know, a case box, so that the dust collects on the box and not on the figure directly. But as you can see, I'll just be living life on the edge and having dusty figures. And then I, once a year, I dust them off one by one, which is not a terrible way to pass time. It helps me to like remember that I have figures and to look at them and appreciate them. So, not a terrible thing. Though I do wish there was less dust. Wow. We're gonna solve this one day. So, the desk cleanup is more or less done. This row at the very top, I'll probably just like take everything down, dust it, and put it back, because it's mostly just camera equipment and then papers, tack papers. These flowers at the very top, I don't know what to do with them. I liked them a year ago. Now I don't like them so much. So you might just get rid of them. I don't know. I might feel lonely without them again. I should probably just have real plants actually up there. And the desk over there, I kind of like cleaned up bits and pieces while I was cleaning up this desk. There's nothing really left. Just some sketchbooks, concept art book that I need to go through, and then that skirt that I need to hem, plus a speaker. I don't know what to do with. But yeah, it's more or less okay. Whatever feels good in my soul. not March, it's April. April 7th, I think. And today, well actually yesterday I got my results back from a PCR test that I did recently. They said low risk. The test is from a private company, so I guess they can't technically be like it's negative because in Japan the government does not really recognize results from private companies. They only really recognize results from medical institutions that are connected to the government. It's messy right now. But anyway, my results came back. I'm probably okay. But for now, I don't know if you can hear because the wind is really bad. I don't remember whether the mic is up here. Hopefully, yeah, everything is okay. And yeah, today I'm just gonna focus on doing a little more research for this new project that I'm working on. And yeah, I did some gardening the other day, and now I'm just making sure that the birds stay away from my plants. Everything is kind of blossoming from last year. The wisteria I bought last year, my hydrangea's coming back. Yeah, it's really nice. It's not too hot now, so you can kind of sit outside without sweating. The humidity isn't in yet. In Japan, summers are very humid, so probably once we hit May, you'll just be sweating as soon as you get outside. But right now it's really nice, and I kind of don't want to be inside to work, but it's a little bit too bright to work outside without sunglasses. I tried earlier reading my book, but the white paper was reflecting so much sunlight my eyes hurt. So I'm gonna eventually head back inside. For now I'm just gonna chill on my hammock, but eventually I'll head back inside and start working on that. Before we go back inside, check out the blueness of the sky. Okay, this is where my feet are, and when you just go up, it looks like a freaking Pantone color. It's so nice. This blue sky is so nice. I don't want to go inside, but I got to. I look like I'm dancing on the sky. That's pretty cool looking. I think he was waiting for me to leave the desk area so he could go back to sleep. He has 2 cat towers, but my seat. Bruh. I know you hear me, Bingley. Are you ready to lose?
Why you were taking the video? YouTube?
Yeah.
Or YouTube? Oh no.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, just like I thought I can see me on the screen.
Oh no, I'm taking it from the other camera.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, kick the character to get your butt kicked with. No! I left my phone behind the couch. I wonder what the back of our couch looks like. I dropped the phone behind the couch. I'm an idiot. him if you don't knock somebody off this goddamn motherfucking stage. Thank you. What the fuck was that?
Oh!
That's where the computer gets all of the silence. No! Come on!
Oh.
I should have won. Ah! If I hadn't have died. He killed me 3 times. What the hell? I beat Shota's butt twice. Once in the sudden death, and then once I just killed him a lot. So he's pretty bummed about that. Yeah, Isabel. She's a strong competitor. I recommend Isabel, and I recommend the Wii Fit trainer. They're both really nice, very kind characters. Also very strong. So yeah. It's time for dinner. That's my teishoku from Sugahara Kitchen. So after watching One Piece, I really wanted to play the One Piece game, One Piece Pirate Warriors. This is the first one, I believe, on PlayStation 3. I actually worked on the English translation for the second one many years ago, and that was my first real interaction with One Piece. And I've basically been a fan since. I really enjoy the series. I think it's got one of the best stories and some of the most interesting characters out there. So if you've never seen it before, I know it's 1 billion episodes long, but you should give it a watch. My package arrived. So I actually ordered this right when we started quarantining ourselves. It's just some electronic stuff that I needed, like a USB extension cable thing. I have a lot of electronics that use USB power, and while I did have some adapters, I didn't have enough. So I figured if I get one of these, I can put it on my desk, that desk over there, or this one can charge USB devices, also regular devices. So I bought this. Keep the box and the information for at least a month, just in case it breaks on me, which has happened, especially with items from the Amazon. Next, I got a stand because while I was editing videos for last month's vlog, I realized how, oh wait, no, this is not that thing. Apparently I got some lucky card for, and I can get 1,000 yen Amazon thing. Well, that's if I can use this. It looks way smaller than I was expecting, so I might have to send it back, but it is quite heavy. We'll give it a try. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it is super, oh wow. I hope it works, because this is nice. I want to use this for I have a tablet computer, a Microsoft Surface, so hopefully I can use this and I can draw without having to like bend over on my table. We hope that works. If it doesn't work, we'll send it back with the lucky card. Last but not least is the stand that I was talking about. If this is what I think it is. So many nondescript cardboard boxes. I don't want to ruin the box just in case I decide to send it back, so I'm trying to be so gentle with it. They're not making it very easy to open, are they? What about this side? So this is the camera stand for the art desk, because while I was recording stuff, I realized how not straight down the shots were. Like, they were at an angle, and when the shot is completely zoomed out, it looks so awkward, and I got a headache just looking at it while editing, so I know it's gonna probably give people headaches that are watching, especially like on bigger screens. So I bought this arm to do overhead recording. It says it can take weights up to 400 grams. I don't really believe it. This is really lightweight. And so I don't know if I can use my mirrorless camera on it, but we'll give it a try. So I'll probably set this up today and maybe record a quick watercolor painting. And then if it doesn't work, we'll send it back. That's my rule for it. If it doesn't work, send it back immediately. I'm gonna come bother you. Shota wanted to be in the YouTube video. See, this is why I don't invite you to do nothing. You just can't just stare at the camera. So on this great sunny day, we decided to plant some more seeds into some of the empty pots we had on the roof. I realized while editing that I didn't actually go through what we planted. Oops. But all those pots over there are basically the new things that we planted. Anything that doesn't already have something sticking out of it. So this is a hawthorn plant. Next to it is a tomato plant. These, I don't remember what they are. I think it might be a kind of leafy green. Yeah, I did a poor job of keeping tabs on what we planted, but it's gonna be good. Hello, it is April 8th, maybe 9th. I don't know. I'll check after I save this video because it puts the date in front of it. But I finally finished editing the vlog for February and March. So that is rendering and it will be uploaded. So in the meantime, I bought more paper. I bought more paper for my Copic markers. This time, it appears to be cardstock. It's called buatsui, which means super thick 270 GSM copy paper. They still call it copy paper, but they do have a warning that you need to check if your printer can use this kind of copy paper. So I don't know if it's gonna work in the way that I want it to. If you're curious as to what I've been trying to achieve with the Copics and the cardstock that I keep buying, there's an illustrator and artist named Angela Pan, and I found her videos on YouTube because YouTube recommends me a lot of artist vlogs, and she uses Copics for these fantastic landscape illustrations. And I don't think I'll ever be doing that kind of landscape illustration, but I just would like to be able to use the Posca, which are the poster acrylic markers, more efficiently. And she uses them with cardstock, but hers is usually a coated cardstock, some kind of semi-glossy kind of cardstock. This is not coated. I didn't see anything about coated or uncoated in Japanese, but from what I can feel, it's just a paper layer, so probably not gonna work. But we're gonna try anyway. I'm gonna draw something simple. I don't know. What am I gonna draw? Let's draw like a mushroom. We'll just try drawing cute little mushroom, and we'll try to paint that with some Copics. Not Copics. Why did I say Copics? I'm getting like copy paper and
Copic markers and Posca markers are all becoming one thing in my head. Anyway, let's give this a go. So as you can see from that ugly mushroom at the top, the paper is still peeling, but it's not as bad as some of the other papers I've used. I'm gonna keep working at it, and maybe I think I just need to get used to the medium. So I'm gonna keep at it. Wish me luck. Painting. I hate it. As soon as I finished working on it, I was like, why does it look so wonky? I can't believe I wasted like an hour working on it. Luckily, it was only an hour. Lessons learned. Maybe draw before putting the clips on, because I remember the clips getting in my way. But also, I need to go back and do more sorrow head studies, because the proportions are still not where I want them. They're still making me very upset. So it's back to practicing, and that's basically how I've spent the last year of my art life. Just drawing something, hating it, deciding that I need to work on the basics, doing that for a little while, sometimes stop drawing altogether. It's a roller coaster of emotions. But anyway, I think I'm done working on art stuff. I'm a little bit burnt out, a little bit exhausted, a little bit disappointed. So I'm gonna go work on my vlog that was supposed to be done ages ago. The vlog that's supposed to be before this one. So let's go do that. And then maybe we'll come back and draw something else.
guys, so this is just going to be a really quick tutorial about how to do watercolors, how to paint watercolors. First you have to start with a sketch. If you are not good at sketching, you're gonna have to practice. But yeah, just find a sketch, preferably an image with strong contrast. That means a very strong light and dark. The shadows are very easy to see because that will be easier to replicate or to focus on when you're painting. Struggle with the face if you must. I always do. I think my biggest problem is I always draw the eyes too big and the nose too long. So I always try to make a point to not do that. Then I try to darken up some of the lines. Usually I only darken the lines where I know there's going to be a deep shadow. This time I outline pretty much everything in pencil, and I kind of regret doing that because the pencil will smear with the water. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're going to watercolor something, that the pencil can smear. Here I'm using the red pencil to mark off where the darkest shadows are going to be so that I don't get kind of lost after I start painting, which tends to happen with me. So I use the darker red pencil lines as a guideline for my shadows when I start painting. Use a clip to hold the paper down because it will buckle once you start adding water. And then pick out your favorite paintbrush. I usually start with a big brush and go smaller. 2 cups of water, 1 for cleaning the brush, 1 for using the water to mix new colors. And then you want to start with a light wash on the paper. A wash is just when you cover the entire paper except for the brightest highlights. You cover the entire paper in one color. This is going to help you keep everything together on the image. Like all the colors you put on top are going to look better and look more cohesive because of the wash below. Start switching up the brushes to something smaller if you want a bit more control with your paint, especially if you're going into details. So I use the big brush with the wash, smaller brush as I start going to the clothes and the hair. I mix up the colors by section so that I don't have to keep mixing while I paint because the paint will dry on you and then it'll be harder to mix. So mix up as much color as you can, then put that in a section. If you want a gradient, add the darker colors or the whatever other color to the paint while it's still wet to get a nice soft gradient. Add a color on top when the paint is dry if you want a hard edge like you see here in the shadows. I make a point to always mix my skin tones because just adding brown, even though I know people are brown, just adding the brown color usually makes it look very flat and not realistic, but mixing up a brown will usually look a lot better. Once I start going in for the deeper shadows, I'm just a little bit more courageous with my color application, so I'll either add more interesting colors, even colors that are not present in the image, I'll add because it just makes my painting look more interesting. I try to stay away from using harsh shadows on the face unless it's there to indicate a strong light source. Otherwise, I will blur out the edges of the paint on the face. This image is really warm, so I'm trying to add some cool colors where I can to help balance out some of the warmth in the image. And then for final details, I'm usually just trying to push the shadows a bit more. Though you have to be careful because the more paint you add with watercolors, the duller the image starts to get. So I usually stop at around 3 or 4 layers of paint. But you can kind of go until, it gets crazy looking. And that's the image. I hope you guys found this helpful, and see you later. Hello. Today is April 14th, maybe? I don't really look at dates because I put everything in my calendar and just get a reminder when I have to do something. I don't really know what today's date is, but I know it's raining right now. So I'm gonna go to the Sculpture. Sculpture is an entertainment venue in Japan. I think they're also at round ones in the US, but it's basically a giant arcade. And you go inside it, and then you can use arcade machines, or you can do other things. So they have like sculpture, which is the sports leisure area. So there's like baseball, basketball courts, super tiny basketball courts, tennis courts, and all these things you can do inside. So they also have a roller rink. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna go use for a couple hours. They have a discount for people that go in the morning. So it's like before 10. Gonna go there, use the discount for a few hours, skate, go home, work on some art stuff, and then do my other work from home stuff because I haven't done it this week yet. So the less you do, the no money you get. So that's today's plan. We're gonna stick to it. No 2-hour midday naps this time. We're gonna get all our work done because we actually slept good last night. So let's go. So today I had a meeting about a modeling job. So I had to put on a little bit of makeup. I only really did my eyes. Everything else is just, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But yeah, that's why I'm dressed up, and I put on my contacts. Otherwise I wouldn't bother because I'd just be at home. So this is my little outfit. The skirt is from Uniqlo. Jacket is from Monkey, I think it's called. It's like a European, something I bought in Amsterdam last year. And then the shirt is, I don't know what the brand is, but yeah. I don't really want to go outside because it's rainy, but we need to get some money, get some gerbs. So let me go get some coffee. That's what I need. Coffee. Hello. The meeting is over. It didn't take too long. We met at 11. It's now almost 1:30. Very nice couple that runs an antique shop that sells very nice Italian clothing. So I'm gonna go back to their studio on Friday. Put it in my calendar so I don't forget. And we're gonna do like a little photo shoot for their clothes for their spring and summer collection. So that should be fun. I'm glad they were really nice. And yeah, it's nice to get a variety of jobs so that when bikes drive by you, you're not as pissed at them being loud and annoying. No. Yeah, I just like doing different kinds of work. So I think it's really cool when I met the guy that introduced me to this couple once years ago. And he's the one that hit me up to be like, hey, they're looking for a model. So you never know, especially in Japan, when you meet people, what kind of connection you'll have later. So, yeah. Value your connections with people, I guess. Because you never know when it'll come in handy.
This is delicious. なんていうあれこれ。カヌレ。美味しいです。いっぱい食べてます。Today we have curry, coconut, and some veggies. It's really good. おすすめします。This would be a really great place to skate, you guys. Succulents, they're called.